In this guitar lesson for beginners video, we'll take a look at the rest stroke and free stroke for acoustic guitar. So the easiest way for me to explain this is when you play a note here with your pick, you're going to rest on the adjacent string. Okay, so this is our rest stroke, and the opposite will be the free stroke. So I'm still kind of near the string, but I'm not resting on the string. So this is rest stroke, and this is free stroke using the pick. I also have a video on how to hold the pick. You can check that out after this video. If you're using your thumb, so it'll be the same idea. I'm using more of the nail now. And then the free stroke will be like this. And with the nail. For the fingers, so for the fingers, your fingers for the free stroke will go this way. And the rest stroke will go this way. So as you heard, each one of the variations I have here with the pick, it creates a different kind of a sound, different texture, different color. And you can also adjust your dynamics this way too. So for a louder note, you give it a little bit more of a flex. And for a softer note, it just kind of moves down this way. So it's the same with the thumb. So for a louder note, flex more. And then also if you want to use a little bit of the nail, you can do that. It has a different tone as well. And then for a softer note, you can use a free stroke or a rest stroke as well. I'm using most of the flesh here for these ones. So some people would say this is more of a rounded sound, and this is more of like a piercing sound. It's kind of subjective. It depends on the music that you're playing as well. So if I played a little bit of there's a piece called Allegretto, and I'll just use my fingers, and it has kind of a bass in the melody. So that was kind of a rounded way of, for the bass, the sound, the melody in the bass. I can make it a little bit more piercing by using more of my nail here. If I use a pick a little bit, I'm not going to play the same piece. I'm just going to make just a simple variation with A and C, and you'll see a little bit more of a dynamic way of playing. So I'm using rest stroke, and then kind of follow through with a very light strum, kind of like a free stroke here with a strum, right? So I have a rest stroke, kind of a walking bass. If I was doing it free stroke, kind of like this, So I'll show you that. So I still have to kind of adapt my strums, down strums and up strums, to the volume that I have in this melody, this walking bass melody, A, B, C, C, B, A. So it's a little bit of a different kind of a feel. I find rest stroke is nice when you have these kinds of transitions alongside your strumming. So you can use it with that. Now when it comes to fingerstyle and when we should use the IM and A for free strokes and rest strokes, sometimes it's nice to play the melody with that. It kind of gives it a little bit of a different feel. So let me show you that. So if you play something like Ode to Joy, so I played it all rest stroke. I'll play it free stroke, and I'm alternating these two fingers. So that's kind of a different, a little bit of a different feel. If I try to do a little bit of the rest stroke, this is really hard to do, basses and the rest stroke. Free stroke and thumb with the rest stroke. I would think of the rest stroke and the free stroke as another kind of way of expressing the melody, whether it's in the bass with the thumb or whether it's IM fingers or MA, whichever combinations you're using. And also with the pick, you're just kind of changing the sound and just kind of having more tools in your toolbox for expression when you're playing guitar. If this video helped and you know somebody that can benefit from this information as well, please share it with them, and I will see you in the next video.